Welcome back, everybody, to a fabulous new episode of In the Library of Graphic Literature with your host, Wallace Ryan.
Yay! Yay!
And your reluctant host, Luna.
Yay! So it's been 11 days since our last one. But, there were fires here, and oh my god. And actually, even this...
It was brutal.
Yeah, and this morning the house filled with smoke from the fires coming out there. And
he woke me up. No,
yeah.
I couldn't get back to sleep.
And I almost died from an asthma attack from it all.
Yes.
It was tragic. But after you went to work, I was fine enough for my friend John Fahey to take me down to my friend Andrew's house. He's the president of Black Panel Press, and this is actually featuring our first comic for this one. Andrew Benteau, and it's this is a local comic called Town.
You all need to go out and get this. This is going to be the biggest seller.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
And what it is it's eight local cartoonists, comic book artists who have done something about St. John's in some way or form.
And there's only 800 copies out there, so you better go get it.
Yeah.
Or you won't get it for Christmas, that's for sure.
I actually ordered up a few extras there. Shall I hold it up to... Do you want me to do...
Is this...
Oh, this is
Paul
Paul's.
Tucker.
Paul, so it involves people like Paul Tucker, who does... He has a really cool piece. I love his... The coloring in it is just fabulous. Oh. And this is the other thing too, is the end papers and, the whole design, the design of the thing is by Paul. Paul designed it all, laid it all out.
That's cool.
But he took a bunch of my sketches that I'd done of St. John's, and he said, oh, we'll use this as the cover and as, like little design elements throughout the book. And I said, sure, go ahead. And when I seen what he did, because these were all black and white when I gave them to him, so he colored them and all that, and and even the cool thing on the back. So it was kind of cool to see these sketches that I did. Never expected to see them used in a comic collection. There it is, Black Panel Press. The cool thing was when I went down to pick them up, there's a kitten loose in the there. See, even Ray likes it. But yeah, so he turned my little sketch into a really cool cover. I love the green in it too, by the way. And he has a map at the start, which shows basically where all of our stories are located, and starts with Kevin Woolridge. Kevin Woolridge actually runs a comic publishing little firm himself, Heavy Sweater, and he's going to be doing a comic for me. The Avalon by Andrew Hawthorne. Let's see if I can get through. The whole book here. Of course, this is. I really do like his opening scene. That's really. He got the rain happening here. Look. Always did love Paul's work. Great stuff. I'm not going to show too much of it because we want people to buy. This is a piece by Mighty Mike Feehan, the Eisner nominated young fella of comics and good times. But yeah, I love his bunny rabbits is absolutely darling. And actually it has I love the...
You're giving it all away.
Yeah, and I love I'll say this much, the final line is hilarious. Then we have Georgetown by Leon Chung. I'll just say the first page just so everyone gets a feeling for it. Then after that, ding, comes... Oh yeah, and then after that comes my two comics. One is Holidays, which is a grayscale one that I did about my local store. And then the next one was Life in the Key of Fred's, about Fred's records, colored by my friend Paul. So that was a lot of fun. And then Sam Dean's Coffee Run. Once again, I'll skip over it. And actually, one of my personal favorites, even though I love the whole thing, and very talented local cartoonist who I think really needs even more exposure, is Kelly Bastow. She she does the coolest, and the coloring in this is just amazing. I just love her style. But and that's the cool thing. It's a great mixture of styles. Everyone is different. Jazz hands. I'm different from. Well, I mean, I do a just a biographical, historical type of comics, and and some of the others do more emotional style comics. So it's a great mixture, and it's all about St. John's. It's a great place to live. So come and visit us. So we got all kinds of cool stuff, even comic book artists. But this is the coolest thing, is having a comic here that I can put here somewhere, and I probably will put it in the background, that actually has my name on it. This is the second of oh look, there we go. Da-da-da-da. So anyway, pick it up. It's I bought 10 copies or more.
It's currently limited edition.
Yep. And I'd say you'll see us going to print it for multiple editions, right?
Mm.
Now, of course, I wanted to talk about how great a Booktown was. Oh, just speaking about the background, though, it was Nancy Pedri, who works up at Mon, she's the head of her department. Anyway, she teaches comics and graphic novels there for years. I've spoken at her class. Really great person. She was the one who came up with the idea and got us all together, and then it was Paul who he took care of the organizational part in terms of the layout and getting everyone's comics and like I say, he took some of my sketches and did amazing work. It was just like, wow, I never thought that it would look so cool. But anyway, Paul did a great job, Nancy, and then of course all my fellow comic book artists on the project. It was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I think all of them were actually students of mine at some point. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's worth getting, and yeah, it'd be a great Christmas present. Now, and it's funny because this is the same week that this book came out, the Dominic Fortune Monarch Starstalker and Phantom Eagle collection from Howard CHAYKIN. Now, Howard CHAYKIN, as a matter of fact, on the spinner rack that's right next to us, there's actually some of the comics that are in this. At least the Monarch one is. Keep going, keep spinning. Don't you love the sound of that? And oh, stop there, right there, and back. See the third one up from the bottom. Actually, the third one and the fourth one up from the bottom. These are. You can take them out of the rack. These are actually. These are on my spinner rack, but these are actually in this. in this volume, which is pretty cool. The Monarch one, I mean, I just loved it. There was something about this guy's artwork. You know how I like the simplistic look to art, right? This was there's the inside of it, and that's Monarch there. Oh. It's a really nice sort of. At least earlier on, this is back in the 70s. This is the artwork I actually fell in love with because it was just something really cool about his simplistic style. Now, of course, he does get more and more complicated, and this is the second one that you were hanging. This actually it's.
Oh yes.
Now I don't mind it, but it's the guy who inked it. I think was a bit too heavy on the inks, so I think he did take away a bit from how he's worked. But the next ones, these were stories that he did himself. These were more modern stories because he's still on the go, still turning out comics, and that's that that's that character, Dominic Fortune. I can't show too much of this. Well, actually, there's no nakedness there, but Dominic Fortune, is sort of a bodyguard, adventurer type of thing. But then the second one comes from his Phantom Eagle. This was a series he did with, who was it? Garth Ennis. First Flight of the Phantom Eagle, and it was a character that had appeared just really in the background in Marvel history and all that. So he took that and he ran with it, and the artwork is absolutely stunning. So I mean, even after all these years, how he still got it going on. And the other reason I like Howard is that other people get upset with him because he's and he always has been unrepentant. He does his art, and he don't care. And so I highly respect this type of guy. But this collection, I have been. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think this is probably one of the best books this year. You can imagine that.
No, I think that town book's gonna be.
Well, the town book, yeah, after the town book. Sorry. Where are my manners? And so yeah, run out and get that, and run out and get Howard Chaykin's book. Now this was something I found when I was tidying up the other day, and every so often I like to show something I find in the library. And this is something called More Than Human, Theodore Sturgeon's story, and the artwork is by this guy, Alex Nino, who is, for comic book artists, he's like the comic book artist. He's from the Filipinos. He's still alive too, and he's still drawing, and his drawing is still
beautiful,
just as intense as this.
Uh-huh.
He does these big marker drawing sketches and stuff like that.
Lovely.
And this ran in heavy metal, but I also picked it up when it came out in this form.
Show the people.
Show the people. And now I've seen he's constrained to sort of a grid format for this, although he does break out of it in a little bit.
Now, is this what you were thinking of when you were asking me about something the other day? For like that magazine thing you were thinking about?
Sort of, yes. We won't tell anyone about that yet, though.
It's secret.
It's a secret,
Mum's
top secret project. But yeah, Alex Nino. There's just something. I mean, he's simple but beautiful too in it. And he did a lot of stuff for Eerie Creepy, and a lot of the horror stuff for DC in the early 70s. Absolutely beautiful layouts, just crazy artwork. Now, like I say, I've seen stuff of his. This is tame compared to some of his stuff, but I like to show it because it's actually one of the few collections I have just of Alex's work by itself.
I gotta swap the deck walls.
Yes, we have to, because now that the fire, as a matter of fact, the fires I think have receded a bit from St. John, so we're not in danger, except for that this morning with and it's funny because I didn't see the warning for it, but they did have an air quality warning. But once I was inside the library it's an airtight door, so I was okay. I just had to stay in here until the rest of the house, the smoke cleared out of that. But I
have to swab the deck.
Yeah, I thought it was incense, didn't I? Anyway, come see us next week. Thanks for having us over. We love you. We got a lot of swabbing and cleaning to do. Love you. Bye.